Okay, so we're going to redo this. I figured out a way to get the old code.org, which I like so much better to work. So from the CREA-TECH website, you're going to come here to Old Web Lab, okay, and click on that. From this page, you're going to come and click on Try It Out right here at the top. Now, it might open an old project, okay? Have no fear. If you have stuff loaded, like mine's going to load with code on it, because that's how it's loading when you open the old one. So it's going to open a project that already existed. So what you can do is come up here to the new project and go, it's the old web up here. So see, it has both options when you go up to there. So perfect. New project. We're going to name this one New About Me, and then your last name and your class period. I'm going to put a T because this is my test one, and save. Okay, I love this one way better. It already puts that head link in there for you, so we don't have to type out that. It sets up all this code. It gives you the style page already. So we're just going to start typing with our tags. Notice too, it throws error codes. So right now when I have something open, this header tag, which is a container, but it's not closed, you see errors down here that are pink. At different times, I'll say you shouldn't have pink, but if something's open, it will be pink. That's another nice way because I can check your code easier. So H1, we're going to type your name, capitalize what you need to capitalize. Make sure this is a close H1. That's the only bad thing is they don't automatically self-close themselves. You do have to type every open and every close for the tags. That was the only new feature I liked about the other version. So close header there. Header is a container tag, spans multiple lines, while H1 is a single line. Another container, which is the div. I'm going to put an image here. To get our image, remember we had our About Me picture. So I'm going to find an About Me one. Let me go to my folder just to show you how to download it again if you hadn't downloaded it. And there's mine. Oop. I saw it. About Me right there. Okay. You're going to take this About Me document. You're going to come up to File. Download and JPG. Okay, so File, Download, JPG. And it should download it to your Chromebook. Okay, and then I'm going to come back to my project. And add image, this button. This makes it so much easier. And upload. It also isn't particular about file names, which is nice too. So there's it should be in your recent as well as in your regular downloads, but recent, there it is. Okay, open. It appears, X out. Okay, and now if I come over here to the gray panel, it should be there. Yep, we're going to rename it before we code it. So rename, we just want to call it Me. Me, don't delete the .jpg, leave that there. Okay, me.jpg. If you click on it, you can see the file and you can see this code. This is the part I love, is they give you this code right here to copy the HTML, come back, paste on line 11. Okay. When it comes to this image, save and refresh. So it appears. Image is the tag, img. Then you have these two attributes in the tag called src and alt. The src is the source. So the source is where you're getting the picture from. That's the me.jpg. So these two files need to match. If I delete, look, any of the part of the code that it needs, the picture goes away. Okay? Has to match this file over here. And then image description is where you write a description of the image. So I'm going to delete the words image description, and in there I'm going to type collage of my name. This way, if somebody is reading your screen who is blind, the screen reader will read those. Or if your code's not working, like for some instance, notice that's what appears is the description. So no matter if the picture's there or not, somebody would know what should be there, okay, on their screen. And then we're going to close the div. Remember to make it a closed version. Okay, enter. We're going to go ahead and make an H2, or no, actually a main container. Forgot. Now an H2, which is a second level heading, and this is capitalized letters on headings about me. Close the H2. We're going to write several sentences. If you need to pause to keep up with my typing, I'm just going to type these out quick. So they're going to be a paragraph, and we're going to do hi, capital letters, remember. My name is Katie Watts, period. Capital I am a student at Sam's, period. And again, you can see this at the end and just copy what I've written. I like to, and then 3 things you like with commas: hike, read, and code, period. And I have a pet cat, period. If you don't have a pet, I have 0 pets. I don't care. I have 1 sibling, okay? And you write your information. And then we close this with a paragraph. Notice paragraph is single line. Starts on 15, ends on 15. We're going to do another H2. More about me. H2 close. And 1 more paragraph. We're going to go with I am in 8th grade, period. My favorite subject is, period. Period. And my favorite food is, period. Close paragraph. Notice we still have pink because we have not closed this container. So we're going to close the main right here. And at that point, you should have no more red, and your site should be working. Save and refresh. You should see 2 headings with 2 paragraphs and an image and your name. So you should have all of that on your computer. Okay? And if you have any questions, reach out. But this is what your file should look like in the old version of WebLab. Make sure you save it, and that's it.